Game ended 2-2, it was doo-doo, but Highlands gang like it's Suru. I was rating a young man when he scored one, but I'd rate him more when he put Rash through. I wanna be a fly in a changing room, wanna know what was said in the changing room, cause when they came out of the changing room, how were they conceding a goal so soon? Game ended 2-2, it was doo-doo, but Highlands gang like it's Suru. I was rating a young man when he scored one, but I'd rate him more when he put Rash through. I wanna be a fly in a changing room, wanna know what was said in the changing room, cause when they came out of the changing room, how were they conceding a goal so soon? What? Welcome everyone to the OT99 Banter Room, where opinions are shared and smoke gets served. Manchester United 2, Tottenham 2. Manchester United drop points. You could say drop points because Scott McTominay, you know, the super sub, you know, came on, say super sub, came on, missed that open header. He had the whole of the goal gaping at his disposal, and he heads it wide. He also had that opportunity as well when he lashed it wide, where he could have probably laid it off to someone like Garnacho or something to finish, you know. But he had two clear-cut opportunities to steal and grab. So that's why I say we dropped points. But at the same time, Tottenham, they had opportunities of themselves. So maybe it was a fair result, you get me? Because we should have conceded a lot more. Like, this team, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. It's the same old, isn't it? You just don't know what you're going to get. That is what the same old is. Like, first half, we look decent. Not even like the first opening few minutes. Manchester United was on it, pressing, you know, working hard. You get me? Got that goal in the first opening couple of minutes. It was Rasmus Højlund smashing it into the roof of the net. Boy, the way he took that goal, very clinical. Like, you saw the stress and the pain. He unleashed it all into that shot, right for the top of that left corner net. Boo, off to a flying start. And you would think, you know, Manchester United at home, we're off to a lead, good start. The fans, everyone would gather behind these players. The players would kick on. No. What do? We concede a goal. 1-1, you know? And then you're thinking, okay, cool. Like, here we go again. Like, Manchester United's just going to crumble again. This is what we always do. Look, Manchester United came back as well. The link up between Rasmus Højlund and Rashford was on it today. Like, Rasmus, you know what I mean? I think, like, done a nice little, cute little flick onto Rashford. Rashford got lucky to get onto that, by the way, because I don't think that the flick had enough energy. I just think like the poor defending from Tottenham at that particular moment in time gave Rashford that opportunity, and he was able to slip it through the legs of the defender that went in the bottom left-hand corner and was up 2-1. And I was like, you know what? This is the first time in a very long time that our forwards are getting a goal. We've got two of our front three that has scored a goal for Manchester United. It was refreshing. You understand? We're thinking usually, where's our goals coming from? But, you know, against Tottenham, our forwards decided to be somewhat clinical in front of goal. But it weren't enough. 2-1. We go into the break. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm optimistic, thinking, okay, cool. Like, this is a good game, open game. Look, Tottenham play a high line. So that plays into our hands now. You know, Rashford's running at guys. Garnacho's running at guys. Rasmus Højlund seems on it. Blood's pumping. Okay, cool. We go into that dressing room. I don't know what is said in that dressing room, because these men come out and concede within a minute. And you're just like, how? Every time Manchester United go up, yeah, we're vulnerable of conceding instantaneously. We switch off. Heads are gone and we concede. I'm thinking, okay, cool. We're going into the second half. There ain't no time for that. These guys can reset. It's perfect timing. We've got our goal. It's perfect timing. You understand? We can recalibrate, you know, go into that second half, and hopefully all of that stuff of like conceding straight away can be mitigated. No. It's like they hit pause, came out, pressed play, and then it carried on and we conceded. And I'm just like, bro. And the way we concede, I mean, the gaping space in the midfield, bro. The gaping space in the midfield. I say this time and time again about how our midfield is set up, about how it's structured. It's just not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. Really and truly, it's not good enough, man. The way how we overcommit players to an attacking sense and then leave the midfield exposed, non-existent, is why we're just getting damaged so easily. That's why guys can run out of defense so easily. It's terrible. Like, the amount of corners, yeah, that we conceded against Tottenham was a joke. Why? Because we give away corners so easily. and they get one of their goals from a corner because Pedro Porro puts it on a plate for Richarlison, who just glances the header into the box. You know, we had chances where there was an opportunity where Dalot cleared it off the line. You know, that could have been again another goal. Like Manchester United are giving away corners so easily, but we don't defend corners so easy. We don't defend corners like specialists. This zonal marking doesn't clearly work for us. Like Evans really did well to clear a lot of the headers, even though he got dupied, you know, for that goal, whatever like that. But you know, we just got lucky basically that we didn't concede more goals from set pieces. Where's all of our corners and our set pieces coming from? Do you understand? Why are we not running it to the byline, forcing corners, you know, that creating fouls? It shows that the Tottenham wide men were doing a lot more. They were on job a lot more than us. And more of that comes from the fact that Manchester United don't even control games, bro. We get the ball, we shoot it off to Rashford, Højlund or Garnacho, that quick transition stuff like they say, or counter-attack, whatever you want to call it. And we don't have possession of the ball, really. Tottenham wide men are forcing us to commit, kick it out to corners, kick it out to throw-ins higher up in our end of the pitch, which is why they're having so many corners, man. It's stress. It's stress. You saw Tottenham continue to implement their style of football, their philosophy with their key men out. I know Manchester United has had key men out for long times, long periods of the season. Don't get me wrong, but you look at Tottenham, it's like nothing's changed. You know, it's like nothing's changed. Where was their son? Where was their son? Where was their Maddison? Where was their Basuma? Where were these guys? And they still managed to get something from this game and could have won this game. But Manchester United now, we're crying because we don't have guys like, you know, Casemiro fit and all of these guys like Martinez, whatever. Shout out to Martinez, by the way. You know, that's a big positive. He's come back to the starting fold. Do you understand? That playing out of the back situation is going to be a lot more smoother, a lot more easier when you've got guys like Martinez, centre back, you understand? So it's a good thing. It's a good positive to see him back. Do you understand? Because look, we've missed Martinez, man. We really have. I know that Evans has done well playing centre back. You know, he's been putting in a shift and stuff, but he wasn't, I guarantee when we bought him, we wasn't expecting him to be playing this amount of minutes. Do you understand? So obviously now we're in a situation now where he is playing this many minutes and we're just like, what's going on? So I'm just glad that Martinez is back. And hopefully, you know, he comes back and he stays back. You understand? Hopefully his fitness issues is behind him, you know, and we can push on and we can reestablish that partnership between Varane and Martinez, because that was what was some of our key fundamental sort of pros in last season when we did so well. It's having him partnering Varane and having Casemiro back as well. We need that trinity back. Do you know what I mean? So it was good to see Casemiro back on a bench as well. That was a nice positive. And hopefully that he can start to get some minutes over the next game or two. And hopefully we can embed him in a squad of Martinez and Varane and Luke Shaw, get him back as well. And we can start having a proper defensive unit that is stabilized, because we'd be switching, whether it's being positions, Eric Evans in Varane's position or Varane's in Evans' position, and whether it be, you know, like changing, flipping and flopping. It's just a lot. Do you understand? So I'm glad that we can hopefully start to see in future some solid consistency with our defensive unit. Do you understand? So boy, you know what? It's one of them ones, man, with this team, man. It's one of them ones with this team. You know, we should have smashed and grabbed it at the end. We should have, man. But we're just not good enough, man. We're just not good enough. You know? And it's just the same old with this team. Like, man of the match, who can I even give it to? Like in Manchester United squad, who can I? Maybe I'll give it to Rasmus Højlund. You know, he got a goal. You know, he got an assist. You know, he played one of his better games today, so I'll give it to him. To be honest, like people around the squad are just kind of mediocre. They weren't really. You know, this is a game that, you know, if we were a serious team, especially with all of Tottenham's injuries, we should be taking the 3 points today. But we're just not serious, man. We don't look convincing. We don't have a style of play. There's nothing that we can build off. It's just wishful thinking, hoping, you know, moments. And that's not sustainable football, man. And, you know, Ten Hag may have bought himself a bit more time, you know, with this draw and stuff. But the inquest has begun, man. You're hearing the rumors coming out, man, and you know, I'm not really a Ten Hag out guy or a Ten Hag in guy. I just want the best for this football club, and if that means that he stays, fine. If that means that he goes, fine. But really and truly, if he's staying, he's got to fix the results, because the results are not reflecting him in a good light. He really has got to be doing better with what he's got. We've seen examples with other teams. Do you understand? That's got thinner squads than us. That's got injuries just like us, and they're getting results just like Tottenham did. You know, for them as a result. So we got to be doing better. Erik ten Hag's got to be doing better. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, there's going to be some important decisions that are made come summer. Do you know what I mean? Brailsford's doing his analysis. Ratcliffe is, going to be watching over. They're going to be bringing in directors of football, etc. And they're going to be making decisions. You know what I mean? So, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be an interesting summer. But, it is what it is, man. We'll take the point and we keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So, hopefully the strikers can build on their performance against Tottenham, keep that form going, you know what I mean, especially Rashford and Højlund, because the bright spark of our front three has been Garnacho, and really and truly we want to be seeing more from Rashford and Rasmus Højlund. So hopefully they can kick on, they can continue their form, and we start to see more goal contributions from them, because we really, really, really need it. But guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who your man of the match was. Let me know what your thoughts were on the game. Do you feel like we should have won that game? Or are you happy with a draw? Let me know what your thoughts are, man. Until next time. Peace.